So my usual morning routine is get up, get clean. I do have a shower in my little motorhome and make a smoothie. I love having a smoothie in the morning before I start any kind of work online. It tends to energize me and also rehydrate me, which is really handy. So yeah, I'm clean, I'm fueling myself up, and then soon I shall start doing some work. A bit and do some dishes. Boy, that water's hot. I have a little gas caliphant that heats the hot water for me, and yeah, depending on the weather outside depends on how actually hot it gets. So in the middle of winter it's not that hot, but when the weather's warm outside it gets really hot. So yeah, this is really normal parts of life that everybody has, apart from how it occurs is a little bit different. I have a 12-volt pump and a tank underneath, and the pump pumps it up to this gas caliphant here, which heats the water through a heat exchanger type of, well, the water goes through it and the gas flames heat the water up, so it works really quite well. So that's the other part of my power system. There's two of these big black batteries that store my house power from the solar panel. And that's a kind of gorgeous day it is. Isn't it beautiful? Very, very bright and sunny, and everybody's off to work. And I'm back inside. I'm having a little bit of a clean up in my lovely little house before I start work. So this is the inside, and yeah, it's quick to clean, but it's also very, very quick to make a big mess. So I shall do that. So yeah, and there's my inverter, which runs my laptop, all my electrical gear, my blender. It's a 3000 watt inverter so that it can actually run my blender, and right now it's telling me that my batteries are pretty full, so that is a good thing. Before it goes to the batteries, it goes through these regulators. This one's for my two smaller panels that I had first, and that one's for my big panel, and the little blinky light saying that basically the batteries are full. So, time to have a cup of tea before I start work, and I wanted to talk about solar power because it's something I'm absolutely passionate about. I'm not a great fan of noisy generators and things like that. I love the fact that solar on my roof produces power. Even when it rains, it produces a little bit, quite a bit less, and if it rains for days, yes, I do need to top up my batteries with my little quiet generator I have. It's pretty quiet, that one, because I don't like noisy ones. I think they're obnoxious. So yeah, but I love the fact that on my roof right now my panels are creating electricity for me to be able to work and live and do all the things I want to do. I think it's absolutely wonderful, and I'd love to see the world go more towards utilizing those natural things. Like, I mean, it doesn't take anything away from the sun. The sun will continue to produce light anyway, whether it goes to a solar panel or a rock, it doesn't matter. It's still going to keep on producing sun. So it's a really brilliant way to power everything. Yes, there are limitations, like being plant-based. You know, a lot of people whose posts I read, they have all sorts of big appliances like air fryers and things like that, which I just can't run on my system. But I can run my blender, so that's important, so I can make my smoothies, and I make my own hummus, and I make quite a bit of my own food so in that blender. So that is really, yeah, what matters to me. It runs my laptop. I can run my tiny little vacuum cleaner of it if I want to. Quite often I just sweep the floor though, it's quicker. And yeah, so that's how that all works for me, and yeah, I love it. I just love having free power, and it's excellent. So the specs for my solar really are, I've got about 480 watts of solar panels, which even if I wanted to get more, at some point I'd run out of roof space. So, you know, I can't go too overboard because I haven't got a humongous roof like a house has. I've got about 450 amp hours of storage batteries. It's good to have them balanced with your solar panels so that they don't end up getting really run down. If you run your storage batteries down too much, you end up wrecking them. They don't last as long, so it's better to keep them fairly healthy and to have a little bit more solar than batteries to keep everything topped up. So yeah, that's a part of that. I'm currently sitting at my desk and I've been just really annoyed. I just about finished a ladies reading and the whole lot disappeared. I'm so fed up with this Outlook email. I think I'm going to have to change it because it's doing some really random things. So that was my little talk about solar power and how I run all my electrical things and items in a tiny Roadhouse. So if there's anything else you'd like me to do a video on about my life and travelling and living in a tiny house and minimalism, which you have to be doing that if you're living in a tiny house because you just can't be a hoarder and do this. So if there's anything you want to know about, comment down below. And also please subscribe and give my video a like if you don't mind. It'd be really lovely if you did that. I'm pretty new to this, so I'm still trying to grow my channel and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly people would like to see because I want to make things that people enjoy. So have a beautiful day everyone and see you in my next one.